Hello, my Scorpio friends. I am here to do a reading for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you for clicking here. Welcome to Ten of Cups Tarot. And if you are interested, the very first link down below in the description is going to be your extended reading. So if you're interested in looking at the extended, then please just click that link. It'll take you right to where you need to be. All right, so I've already blessed these cards. I have already talked to my angels and guides, and we are ready to go, you guys. We just need to cut, and here we go. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is coming up for Scorpio in the week ahead? Scorpio, the week ahead. Scorpio, the week ahead. Thank you. We are off with the King of Wands. Good. Oh, the King of Wands wants to return. What else do we have here? All right. All right, so we've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands has made a choice, Scorpio. So this could be made a choice about you, or you could have this King of Wands energy. I feel like this King of Wands has made a choice to try and come back around again. I think this is going to be the second time around. I feel like, gosh, I just heard you resurrected yourself. Have you come to an enlightenment? Yes, I think you have. And I feel like we saw that or heard that in the last reading. There is an enlightenment here. I feel like the King of Wands with the Judgment is almost... I feel like it's King of Wands times 10. Yeah, I feel like this King of Wands is sort of building up the energy or the courage to be able to do this second time round. I feel, Scorpio, that either someone's coming toward you, or you are actually the King of Wands, and you do have this King of Wands energy, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and I feel like you have that in your big three, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So I feel as though that there is Judgment coming around. I feel like you're going to reveal some information. You're not exactly sure. You're feeling super turbulent about this. You're trying to keep your energy low. Not low, but you're trying to keep it even. And I feel like the universe continues to push you. The universe continues to push you to continue where it is that you're going to. And although this King of Wands is someone who usually gets what he wants, well, always gets what he wants, he has the protection of the universe as he takes his risks. Salamander. And, you know, the only one who doesn't have the protection of the universe is the Queen, because she's kind of rogue sometimes. But the King of Wands is protected. He is making decisions. I see that he has got his staff out in front of him. His staff is blooming, which means that he has ideas. He has an idea about what to do now that he's made a decision to grab onto that staff and move forward. So I feel as though the back that the King of Wands has his back to the Judgment because he's scared, because he has fear that going back the second time around is not going to work. He wants to resurrect something, and he's trying to keep his balance while he's thinking about resurrecting something, because he knows if this resurrection does take place and it is successful, he's going to have to leave. So now you guys know that I'm saying he because there is a male depicted on this card, but please remember we're speaking about energy. Energy of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And by the way, divine feminine can be in a masculine looking body, and divine masculine can be in a feminine looking body. You guys, we're looking at energy here. It has nothing to do with the cone you arrived in to this world. And that's what I like to say. It has nothing to do with the cone that you're in, the body that you're in. It doesn't have anything to do with that. Tarot has nothing to do with that. So I want you to learn to read the energies. So the energy of the King of Wands is someone who's passionate and someone who will take a chance, will take a risk. He'll reach out and get it because he's confident and smells good and looks good. He's handsome or beautiful, if it's female energy. And I feel as though this judgment here is what he's trying to, I don't think he's trying to avoid it, to be honest. I feel like he doesn't want to look at it because it's like he doesn't want to jinx it, right? So I feel like, Scorpio, that there is either someone coming towards you or you are going towards someone. If you have the big three in your if you have either the Aries, the Sagittarius or Leo in your big three. So we have trying to keep balance here while everything around you is going on. It's turbulent. You can see that these boats in the back, you can see that they're, almost topsy-turvy here because there are great big waves. So I feel like you're trying to keep your balance in the midst of chaos, Scorpio. And I feel like you've just about had enough of that. That the universe is the only thing that's keeping you balanced, that's keeping you going, and that's the reason why you continue to move. I feel like this chaotic energy right here is about to become clear. And I feel like when you do leave the situation you're in to go to the situation you want to go to, that there is nothing that you will take with you except what you've learned, and perhaps your family. If you are taking family with you when you leave, when you go. So, and family could be anybody, mother, father, sister, brother, children. Oh, guys, I gotta get another cup of coffee. You know what I did? I dropped a little bit of vanilla in there. Boy, is it good. Okay, let's draw some more cards here. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Okay, the King of Wands is dealing with the King of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. Interesting. That one's falling out. Let's get one from here and one from the middle. There we go. What have we got here? Ooh, look at you. You are closer than ever, Scorpio. You keep making little tiny movements forward, and I think it's lovely. It's wonderful. And it's just like a Scorpio to be like that, to be very poker-faced, not really letting people know what's going on the surface. To me, a Scorpio is like a... put down the cards. It means something, right? When a Scorpio approaches, and I know a Scorpio energy because I feel it, because I am a Pisces, I feel water energy right away. The Scorpio energy that I know is usually about the duck on the pond, right? You see the duck, and the duck is like gliding, but the feet are going crazy underneath, right? So Scorpio is always planning, always strategically planning something. So what I feel is going on here now that I see this King of Wands, I feel like this King of Wands is first having to deal with this King of Swords in the reverse. This could be a spouse. This could be a mother, father, sister, brother, best friend. It could be energy that's in and around you. It doesn't have to represent a person. But I feel like the King of Swords in the reverse is someone who is, the King of Swords to me is someone who's in authority, someone who wears a uniform, like, a lawyer or a police officer or a doctor, or someone who is wearing a uniform that dictates the professional that they are. And I feel like this might be a lawyer that's coming at the King of Wands hard, because we know the King of Wands in the last reading, not the King of Wands, sorry, but Scorpio, in your last reading, you were getting out of a relationship and moving forward. And I feel like there still are a few things that are that you have to take care of before you can move forward. I know that you are, what's the word? Yeah, I do think you're sad. I think that you thought that this union was going to last forever, and it didn't. And, forever is kind of a fairy tale. And I think that you're more focused on the things that you've lost rather than the things that are in the future. Now, I feel like you really want this reconciliation that's coming up here. And I also feel as though that you have a lot of regret and sadness from this not happening sooner, because this is what's in your way, Scorpio. You need to get through this before you can even move towards this. So I feel like with the regret and sadness here, I feel like it's short-lived, to be honest. I feel like you're going through a lot of crap right now. I feel like you're going through a lot of harsh words and documents, and should I sign here, and I'm going to send it back to their lawyer, and their lawyer is going to send it back and counteract it, and all of that stuff is so very frustrating. I feel like you're barely keeping your balance, but I think that the only thing that's is going to help keep your balance here, besides the universe, is the fact that you have something to say to someone that's going to cause some healing. I really love the way the Seven of Swords and the Star have come up together here, because you can see that the person who is carrying the swords is looking back at the healing like, wow, that person is friggin' healed. Holy smokes, I really need that healing, right? So when you do look at the swords that the person is carrying, you'll see that they're leaving two behind. I feel like they want to make a decision about healing, but they're too scared to do it right now. Unfortunately, the deceit that's going on here is against themselves. They're holding back information. We have 3 swords here that are on the left side of his body, which tells me that as he's watching this person heal, that there is heartbreak, because this person really wants to be healed and with their person. I feel like that they're going to make a decision soon. 2 more swords here, but I feel like right now that there isn't anything that they can do in terms of a decision except wait for this, right? Wait for the new start with the Empress. Wow. This came up in the last reading, right? It was about the Empress. So there is a new start with the Empress as soon as you're able to walk away, Scorpio. I know this is a very specific story, you guys, and I'm sorry if it's not yours, but it's just what the universe is giving me. It's the most important thing for Scorpio right now. And there's more than one Scorpio going through this. I feel as though that once you walk away, Scorpio, that's when the love is going to be available for you. You're going to be able to share that love with your Empress. You're going to be able to tell your Empress all about the time that you spent in enlightenment, finally enlightenment, that made you realize, Scorpio, that you really are in love with the person that you want the partnership with, and that your heart was broken and you healed, and now you know that you're intuitive. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's beautiful. All right. Well, let's clarify. What are we going to use, Spirit, please? Oh, okay. I'm being told it's going to be the After Tarot. All right. Let's do it. Oh, how come that didn't work? Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter in the sign of Scorpio. You guys, I just want to remind you that, not all readers that are on YouTube really have your best interest. I have to tell you that I really read for the reasons of wanting to help people. There was someone, a very, very prominent reader on this platform, that came over to one of my twin flame readings and posted that it was fake. Now, it could have been a fake ID, absolutely, but I just want you to know that not even the very most prominent reader on this platform may or may not have your best interest. Now, that being said, I just wanted to say that because I was quite surprised when I got this post that told me that what I was doing was fake and that it was from this other person. But if it was from this person, I'm kind of disappointed. And if it was a fake ID, then just be aware there's fake IDs out there. And I think you know that, right? You guys know that you have to come to me for a reading. I will never solicit you for a reading, ever. All right, here we go. King of Wands. Better cut. Yeah, I know. Okay, I was getting scolded for cutting. All right, King of Wands. King of Wands. Tell me about the King of Wands and the King of Swords. What's going on here? So the King of Wands is thinking about this this renewal, this resurrection here of this relationship, and I feel like what's going on in this situation here. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to say I feel like this is the tail end of the divorce I was talking about in the last reading. So if you haven't seen the last Scorpio reading, please go watch that. But I think this is the tail end of the divorce. Now, the after tarot shows us what happens after the situation. And you can see that this card shows that the fish has jumped out of the cup. I'm really worried for someone who might be having a hard time getting custody of their children. That there may be, you know, I feel like this Page of Cups can be an apology, a heartfelt, deep apology. I feel like with this fish jumping out of the cup that there could be children involved, and that perhaps this King of Wands is having a hard time getting custody of the kids, or at least partial custody of the kids. I feel as though that this person, the Page of Cups, looks a little panicked that this fish has jumped out of the cup. And I feel as though somebody is, you know, this lawyer is giving this king a hard time about having access to his or her children you know, after this divorce has been decided. Yeah, I really feel like the King of Swords in the reverse is a lawyer, and I only feel that because of the last reading. And let's keep moving here. What else do we have? The Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor is someone who takes charge. You definitely could have Aries in your big three, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and I feel like these are the children of the Emperor. So I feel like the Emperor is going to take charge of this situation, regardless of whether there's a lawyer involved or not, because you don't play with the Emperor. I'm telling you, the Emperor's battle ready. He will win. He will. He's been fighting for years. He's been leading people to fight for years. He's been inspiring people to fight for what is theirs for many, many years, and he is battle ready. So if you think you're going up against the Emperor and trying to take his kids, it's not going to happen. When all things are said and done, the Emperor might allow you to have access to your kids. Tell me more, please. Tell me more. There is a decision that's going to be made here about the children, and I think that is the last thing that is going to be decided in this this marriage that's gone sideways here. I think there's been arguing and fighting. There's been harsh words. I feel as though that someone has been sitting aside and watching this, and it might be the kids. I feel as though someone is fighting on your side, Scorpio. Someone is fighting for you. And I feel as though someone's also fighting against you. I feel like you don't want to see the result. I feel like you have to stare at the result because it involves your children. But you're really worried about how this is going to turn out. And you just want someone to make a decision about what is going on in terms of the kids. We have the Queen of Wands here. So we have a soulmate couple here, and I feel like even though Scorpio, you felt that this person was your soulmate at the beginning of this journey with them, that it has turned out that they are not what you thought they were. Now, as I was saying before, you can see here that the Queen, this Queen does have protection, actually. This Queen does have the salamander. She has protection, but the thing is that the Queen just reaches out and gets what she wants. Right? She just reaches out for it. She goes kind of rogue, I'm being honest here. You know, the Queen of Wands I see as someone who's fiery and passionate, and she doesn't necessarily color inside the lines. She's not a color inside the lines kind of girl. She's the one that's going to go at you until she gets what she wants, and I think that's what this Emperor is up against. I feel like he's up against someone who's cantankerous and rude and upset about what's going on. I feel like that they're really putting it to their own lawyer to try and stick it to the Emperor or the King of Wands. I don't think it's going to work out myself. One more card here, please. So a Scorpio, I feel like if this is your situation, that you're dealing with someone that's really hard to deal with, someone who is fighting you, someone who just wants to see you hurt and sad, and you're giving them the face of the Emperor. You're just not backing down. Good for you. You're not backing down at all. And here's the Queen of Pentacles. So I think the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is kind and loving, someone who might intervene, someone who would help anyone that they could, someone who works very quickly, someone who is wealthy, someone who is financially stable. I feel as though you want to turn in the old model for an upgrade. Just saying, that's what came to my mind. I'm telling you, my guides are crazy. Yeah, turning in the old one for an upgrade. I think that's what's going on. I feel as though that the Emperor or the King, whatever energy we're looking at here, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles, who is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, this person is kind of rogue. They do what they want. They say what they want. They don't necessarily listen. They're not really a team player. They're kind of out for themselves. This is your team player, Scorpio. This is the one who is going to love you and take care of you, and they don't care if they can't have their own kids with you. They're going to love your children because they are part of you. This person is the multitasking queen. She's going to help the neighbors and cook for friends that are sick, and you know, she's the lovely being that this king or this emperor is going toward, I believe. All right. Woo. Lots of cards falling. You guys, this coffee has given me hiccups, so I'm really sorry, but I'm hiccuping through this whole thing. Okay, so we have Judgment, and that means this is going to be the second time around that this King of Wands is going to be going the second time around. And it's sad because it is, you know, they've been trying to get to their person, and they're not able to because of all the legal ramifications of that. So we have someone who is going to contact you on the down low. Scorpio, sorry, I said that backwards, but for cross watchers, if you're watching, someone's going to contact you. Your Scorpio is going to contact you on the down low. And I think this particular card, this particular depiction tells me that not only is it the universe that's saying, but this person is actually going to take action, because you can see the person standing here holding their bow. They're also just ready to take action, right? They want to send information your way to let you know what's going on now. So there is going to be some communication involving this reconciliation. And this person is going to tell you how much they've missed you, how sad it's been that they're regretful that they haven't talked to you in quite some time. I feel, Scorpio, that you are going to, that's the things you're going to tell this person. Or your person's going to tell you. You guys flip it as you need to. I don't know what's going on in your life. So is it resonating with you? Is it not? It's totally up to you. But we have the Queen of Cups, and enters love. Right? So I think what's going to happen here is that the Scorpio, you're going to reach out to your person, tell them that you want this reconciliation, sad that you haven't seen them in quite some time. And what is your person going to say? Gosh, I love you. I love you with the depth of my heart. Get over here. I really miss you. I feel like the Queen of Cups tries to keep herself grounded as well by, you know, I see her sitting on this piece of land and she's surrounded by water. She's surrounded by love and emotion. And I feel like sometimes she can give a little bit too much of herself, but she does try as best she can to keep herself grounded. Now, I feel like there's going to be some good news coming to somebody who's expecting some contact from a Scorpio. There is the Empress, and she always comes up when I do this Scorpio reading. It never fails. You know, she came up here in what you can't see, what's at the bottom of the deck, and now she, look, you guys, there is no getting away from it. So we have the Empress, who is, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. She is all of it. She is all of the energies and all of the lessons of all of the queens. So she encompasses all of the queens. So she is someone who is, you know, Taurus and Libra. She's creative. She's grounded. She's a creator. She creates life. She creates love. She creates children. And she just is the domestic goddess. She loves to care for people. And she loves to care for those she loves. And even people that she doesn't really have love for. She will care for anyone that wants to have care and love. And then we have the Five of, I'm just going to show you the difference between the 5 in the regular Rider-Waite, which is this. That's the 5 of Cups, right? And then we have the After Tarot. Yeah, so that person is looking down. They see those 2 cups, right? And so I feel because they see those 2 cups that there's no longer going to be, after this conversation, there's no longer, oh, sorry. After the conversation, the communication or contact, there's going to be nothing left to be regretful about. I feel like things are going to move forward here in this union, and I feel as though there's going to be nothing to be regretful about after this. So this person's trying to keep their balance while they're not. Nope. I keep reading from the side of the cross watcher, you guys, and I'm really sorry if I'm confusing you, but Spirit wants me to read that way. I feel like, Scorpio, you are the person who really is, looking at this healing like, damn, I need this healing. I need this healing because I need to move away. I feel like this is coming toward you. I feel like you're just keeping your balance because of all of this that's on your mind, because of all of this that you haven't said. You need to say it. You need to say it out loud. What else do we have here? Yeah, you're trying to keep balance. I feel like because you want to be with this person who is single. You see that this person is abundant. You see that this person's taking care of themselves. I feel like you've had a change of heart, actually. That this Judgment card is, yes, a resurrection, but it's a resurrection. It's a change of heart. It's an aha moment or a light bulb moment, right? And it's like, what am I doing here in this situation? I need to contact my person, tell them that I love them, tell them that I miss them, and that we need to be together. And Scorpio, contacting this person, even though you're not ready to move into a relationship, is probably the best move, because this person is waiting. They're waiting for this honesty. They know it's coming. Why do they know? Because they are the Empress. And the Empress is very connected to spirit. She's actually a co-creator of life, actual bodies, people, spirits. She brings spirits to the earth, right? So she's highly, highly intuitive. And I feel as though you know that. You see her abundance. And I feel like you're trying to keep your balance while you're not able to say anything, because really what you want to do is you want to get up and go, right? And I feel this energy in my chest that feels like, I gotta go. I gotta go. Why am I sitting here? I gotta go. The Sun. Great. So we have the Sun, of course, which does depict children. So I feel like what's going on here works out with the children, Scorpio. I feel like you are going to get at least a joint custody of your children, that you aren't going to have to give someone full custody and then beg to see those children. I feel like there's going to be a good solid arrangement here. I feel like there's going to be lots of fun in the Sun with the child or the children that you have. I feel like once you get out of this darkness here, that you move forward towards your Empress, or the person who is single here, your single Empress perhaps. And I feel like things are going to be amazing, that there's going to be so much growth within this family. I feel like there's going to be growth, happiness, love. Everybody and everything grows under the Sun, you guys. I'm a 25-year hairdresser, and I know that your nails and your hair and your skin and all of that grows under the Sun, just like plants do. We literally are plants that grow under the Sun. But I feel as though there's going to be some happiness, like extreme happiness here, about getting custody of the kids, or at least partial custody of the kids. Yep, you will fight to the end. Absolutely. That's every Scorpio that I know. You will fight to the end, especially Scorpio moon. Don't tangle with it. Don't play with a Scorpio moon. Don't tangle with a Scorpio moon. I feel like you are rejoicing here. I know that fives are lack, but I feel as though you did everything that you could, because you are the master of words, right? I feel like, Scorpio, that you can say whatever what can I say? How am I trying to say this? That you have words, and when you say them, you pick them very carefully. And I feel as though this is probably the after of this, what's going on here with the children, but I feel like you fought to the end and you got your way. You got your kids, and now it's time to move forward and take your family away from this sadness. Yeah, away from the sadness that was this marriage. I feel like you this is almost like a new start. I feel like you get the Empress, that life is beautiful because you have your children, because you fought to the end, and now here comes the prize, Scorpio. Here comes the prize. Here comes your awakening. The awakening that you knew that this life was here all the time, but you were just too scared to pass through this really hard ass energy. But you know what? If anybody can get through that hard ass energy, it's a Scorpio. It is. It is, it is. Okay, so let's take a look. Where are you going? Because I think wherever you're going to is where you're going to take your family for healing. Tell me where you're going. Well, first of all, you're going to put something to a dead stop. I feel like something is dead. It's dying and it's done. I feel like that is the last relationship, Scorpio. I feel like you have brought it to an end and now you are headed on your way. And you've come out of this whole thing financially stable. That it is not only that you have the children, but that you do have financial stability, and now is the time for you to bring this all to an accumulation, right? Oh my gosh. Really? It's time to go back for the love that you left. I think what happened here is someone had a choice between two people. Scorpio, you had a choice between two people. And I mean, when you got a choice between two people, 50-50, right? You can either be right or wrong. And I feel like you took the wrong turn. And I think you took the wrong turn because it's your family. You're married. You wanted to make it work. You wanted to have the children happy. You wanted this to carry on as long as it could into your next life. And it didn't. I'm sorry it didn't. But you know, sometimes things work out as they should. Well, I'm not going to say sometimes, you guys. I got to be honest. It's all the time. It's all the time. The universe knows what they're doing. They see everything with the bird's eye view. We already signed these contracts before we came to Earth, and we know the universe knows what we wanted to accomplish while we were here. So what I feel is there is some sort of a love that should have happened a long time ago, and it did not. And now it's time for the second time round. Yep. I feel like you end something to become financially stable. You have your resurrection here. And yeah, you pick your one. Look at that. You pick the one. Again, I'm just going to show you the difference between the after tarot. Yeah, neat, hey? There are people being called up here. I think there are some who will refuse to be resurrected, which is sad. But I feel as though at the beginning everybody wanted it, and at the end you're the only one that completed it. You're the only one that got across the finish line to find your love. I think that's really beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at the Kipper deck here. What else can the Kipper deck tell us for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. What can the Kipper deck tell us, please? Tell us more about this situation. You guys, I feel like this is happening within the next 4 weeks. I feel like if not the next 2 weeks, the next 4 weeks. And I know that there was someone else posting that said every time they looked at a reading for Scorpio that it said 4. It was about 4. And that's what I feel here, 4 and 4. I feel like these 4 are the past, these 4 are the future. And maybe a lucky number, but it always seems to be 4 when I'm dealing with Scorpio. Okay, let's take a look here. Tell me more with this Kipper deck here. Please tell me more about what's going on. Thank you. Yeah, there is a marriage that broke down here. So it is the marriage that broke down here. It's the marriage that had to come to an end in order for this wealthy man to keep moving. And, you know, wealthy man is what you think it is, right? It can be someone who has a lot of money. It can be someone who has... just gonna look at this, hang on. Yeah, this person needs to do this. Yeah, there's a timekeeper here. There's a clock, right? I feel as though, yeah, this wealthy man. And when I say wealthy, it might be money. Absolutely, it could be money. But I also feel as though, because this is card number 13, I feel as though that this ending is done. I feel like that after all is done, this being the death card, after everything is finished, everything is done, 13 is death, I really feel like there is an ending, and the ending brings this wealthy man. I feel like the ending makes this man wealthy, is what I was trying to say. I think the end of this relationship, this man, he has found himself a good deal after this divorce, and he just wants to be free and happy. I feel like there's a time limit on it, though, because there is a clock involved here, you guys. So there is a lot of information that you need to take in, Scorpio, before you can move forward. And some of that information is you're on a timeline. Yeah, you're on a timeline to end this thing completely and move forward. Look at that. Main male. Interesting. So I think after something comes to an end, you become the wealthy man, then you become the main male. Now, you guys know, as I said, I'm reading energy, right? So take it as it resonates. You could be the main male, and you could be, you could be the main female, and you could be someone who's leaning toward your divine masculine energy when it comes. So this doesn't count you out. This doesn't count anybody out. Just saying. Yeah, I think that there's been there's been lots of thoughts about what's going to happen next. And I think that's the most exciting part of all of this, to find out what is going to happen next. And the interesting thing is, this is death. This is the beginning again, right? This is the magician. This is manifesting what you want. And then number 16 is the tower. It also could be one person who is thinking about a lot of balance, and the balance they're going to get when they find their person, when they finally go and get their person. All right. What's next? One more drink of coffee. Happy day to you. All right, let's take a look. What else can you tell me here, please, about this reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Whew. Look at that. Yep, luck. Luck in finances, luck in and happiness and love and all things that are positive. This is the 4-leaf clover, which is very rare. This is a very rare situation, because I've never heard about a situation of somebody who did not choose the Empress and moved away from that and then came back round. I've never done a reading like this before, you guys. Before the last few months, I think, for Scorpio, I've never done a reading like this. This is the craziest thing. That this marriage, I feel, the marriage that you were in, was running on luck and nothing else. It wasn't blessed by the universe. It was a karmic connection. It was everything you needed to learn up till now, Scorpio. You know now what you don't want. And I think that was a stroke of luck, really. And the stroke of luck, I feel, is that you did get into this marriage because you learned a lot of things. Yeah. You know, you guys, there is a place for low vibers, okay? There is a place for low vibers, and low vibers teach us what we don't want. I feel like, Scorpio, you were married to a low viber. So this wealthy man, I feel, is planning on taking his part of the assets and going to create a home, because this man is going to bring his Empress to this new home. Then we have the main male. And the main male is really happy about the children, right? And I feel as though 3 and 1 is 4, and that is balance. That is, oh my gosh, what's going on here? That is balance. That is a new beginning. So this main male is definitely looking for his new beginning. And what else do we have here? Yeah, he's going to the crossroads. Yeah. At a crossroads in your life, you're done. You're done just thinking about the person that you love. You're done just wondering if this person is waiting at the crossroads for you. I can tell you with a surety that this person is waiting. They've been waiting for a very long time. And at the crossroads, this is what's there. Love, kindness, pets, cats. Yeah, I really feel like it's been the longest time since you've been happy, Scorpio. And you are about to get happy. Happy as happy can be. All right, so what are we going to do? Well, let's look here. There we go. Oh my gosh, these are all flipped about. I don't know how I get these cards all flipped about. These little ones, I barely use them. What the heck? There we go. Okay. I'm done complaining. Promise. All right, what do we got here? We've got kisses. We've got coffin. Okay. So what is ending here? I feel like you had, Scorpio, you had unconditional love. You had unconditional love for the person that you were with, the last person that you were with, the person that you're trying to get out of the marriage with. I feel like there was a lot of affection, and I feel like you treated this person as well as you could treat them. But after this came close to being closed, you really saw their true colors. And I think that's when you decided that you just needed to bring this to an ending, because you do need a new beginning. And why? Because you're twin flames. Ah, look at that. You are twin flames. Okay. So what we're going to do then is what are we going to do? Tell me, Spirit. Okay, so we'll take this card, marriage. We're going to clarify that. We're going to clarify the coffin. Oh yes, we do have to talk about the children, don't we? Who's getting the children? There we go. We'll look at this twin flame card as well. I'm going to see if in the extended we can get a sign of who this is about, because right now we have all signs on the table, you guys. I know I'm reading for Scorpio, but all signs are on the table. I'd like to know who this Emperor is. And I'd like to know what this luck is all about. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to go over to the extended. We are going to get a little more information, and we are going to ask about who these twin flames are. Scorpio, who is your twin flame? I have a feeling that it might be the Taurus Libra, who is the Empress, but it could be any other sign as well. And we're going to find out who else is at the end of this. So if this is where we part, Scorpio, thank you very much for watching this. I'm going to go over to the extended. If you'd like to join us there, I would really love if you would join me there. And I say us because there's going to be other people watching as well. And yeah, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in getting a reading like this for yourself personally, please go to WISIO, WISIO.com. Just look for 10 of Cups Tarot. I am there. There'll be a link down below in the description as well that you can follow to get there. And if you want to book with me there, I can do one of these readings for you there. If you're within Canada, so that's if you're in the if you're anywhere outside of Canada. If you are inside of Canada, please just email me, and I will answer your email as soon as I can, and we will try and find a way to get you on the schedule. I'm going to go over to the extended with getting answers on these things. I'm going to go. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.